Then, inshallah, today we are going to revise about chapter 1 and chapter 2. And this sheet, you will find it in your SMS. It was from a long time, so you can answer it to make a practice about online quiz and also about the lessons which you already studied in chapter 1 and chapter 2. Most of the ideas. So you have negative 3ab plus 4ac minus 2ad. He put negative and then he put a parentheses. What this means, grade 9? When he put a negative and then he put a parentheses. This means what? If you have a negative outside, so this means that you divided already each number by a negative number, negative 1. Okay, so it seems like negative 3 divided by negative 1, so the answer it will be positive 3ab. 4 divided by negative 1, it will be negative 4ac. Negative 2 divided by negative 1, so the answer it will be positive 4ac. So he said here that this answer correct or wrong. He took negative as a common, then negative becomes positive, positive, negative, negative becomes positive. So this sentence is positive or true or false? This one is true or false?
True.
True. So we are going to click on true. Then you will move to the next question. After give $500 to his 2 sons, he gave X dollars to 1 son. Which of the following expressions correctly showing the amount they give to the other son? Could you please tell me? After gave 500 to his 2 sons, he gave X dollars to 1 son. Which of the following expressions correctly shows the amount to give to other one? Yes, Bomika? Bomika, you are raising your hand. Please answer. The answer is
500 plus X.
500 plus X, which means the amount of money will increase. The amount of money will increase. After give 500 to his 2 sons, he give X dollars to 1 son. Then?
Yes, I know.
Yes. Adham?
The second son will have it will be the second son will have $500 minus X dollars.
Exactly. So a father give 500 to his 2 sons, right? And he gives. I'm sorry.
Sahar.
Yes.
Sahar.
Yes. I said yes many times.
You mean the son that got the X dollars or the other one?
The other one. Which of the following expression correctly showed the amount he gave to the other one? He already, the father gave 500 to his 2, right? So he decided to give 500 to both of them. But he gave one of them X dollars. So what is the amount of money which the second will receive? It will be
500 minus X because he has X dollars less than his son.
Yes,
his brother,
so it will be 500 minus X. Third, this is a very simple solving equations. right? Solve x where 5x equal 20. So what we have to do, we will divide it both by 5, and then the answer will be equal 4, and so on. So in this one, you will find the most of items, and it's very, very easy. So please, you have to answer it, and you will submit your answer, then you will receive your mark. But let me revise with you, for example, question number 13. Joy is lending Frank $500, and Frank has 4 years to pay it back. Joe is trading 6% interest. Frank wants to determine how much interest he will pay over the 4 years. So this question, he sets up a formula for the interest. Do you know? Did you remember a formula for the interest? Tell me, the formula for the interest was what?
I equal P or T.
Interest equal what? Interest equal principal
times rate times time.
times R times T, right? And we said that we are going to write R like a percent, and we are like to express T time. So we have to divide it by how many, in case if he will give you the answer by in month. So we will divide it by 12 to
12.
change it into years. In this question, if you will back, he's looking for what? In this question, he's looking for what?
The
How
interest.
much interest,
The
right?
interest.
So we will not change anything in the formula because already he's
Yes.
looking for the interest. Then it will be principal times R times T. Now, what is the principal in this question? What is the principal?
$500.
$500.
Exactly. So the principal is 500. And what is the rate?
6%.
6%. And we are going to change it into
0.06.
exactly. It will be
Or
0.
6 over 100.
Times the years. He said it was 4 years already. So the answer
4
will be
years.
how many?
4 years.
Yes. So the answer it will be equal how many? The answer it will be equal 120, because we will multiply 500 multiplied by 0.06. And as I said, why we have to write this one in decimal, because he said rate, so we will change the percent into decimal form, and then we will multiply by time. Already he gave it to us by years. What else we studied in this chapter? If v equal to m minus 3, v is which of the following? Tell me, v is what? We know there is something input and output, independent and dependent and constant and exponents. You know the difference between them? Input means independent, while output means dependent, right? So in this question, which one it will be the output? P equal to m minus 3. Which one it will be the output? V, right? Which means this one it will be dependent or independent?
Dependent variable.
Dependent value, yes. So it will be dependent value, okay? But independent here, it will be M. And which one it will be the constant in this question? Which one represents the constant in this question? -3. Okay, so -3 represents the constant in this question. Also, we studied in this chapter solve for h example. Then P equal hm over 2. Solve the formula for h. Is there anyone can tell me how we can solve this question? P equal hm B equal h m hm over 2. How we will solve this question for h? How we can solve this question for h, grade 9? No one? We can
First, you multiply both sides by 2.
السحر.
yes.
Over 1.
So we can make over 1 and then we can make cross multiplication. Then
Yes.
it will be
Cross
2b
multiplication.
equal, to be equal what? To be equal
HM.
hm, right? We are looking for what?
HM.
We are looking for what?
H.
H.
I'm not going to write m, sorry. We are looking for, this is m. We are looking for h. So we have to remove
M.
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 Have to remove m. Now we will cancel m with m. So by the end, the answer, it will be h equal to
2B
b
over M.
over m. Okay, this is in case if you want to work step by step. But we can use, as I said, we can use a quick way, right? So we can say 2b, okay, and then we will go with the opposite operation. So it will be 2b divided by m directly, okay? 2b divided by m. Let me give you another question. Who can tell me what is the area of the trapezoid? What is the area of the trapezoid, grade 9?
Middle base time height.
Okay,
B1.
yes.
B1 plus
طب وفي البي 1 كده برضه؟
Which one again, sorry?
بي 1 احنا حلينا الهايت، انا بتكلم على بي 1.
على B1, لا B1 we are going to make something else, but now we have.
طب انا عملتها، ما هبعتها لحضرتك نشوف هي صح ولا غلط.
Okay. Yes, okay. Area equal P1 plus B2 over 2 times H. We are looking for H, right? So we will make cross product at the beginning, or we can say that we will multiply both two sides by 2. Then you have 2 area equal P1 plus B2 times H. We want to solve for H, right? Then we have to keep H. We will remove anything next to H, then divided by B1 plus B2 and divided by B1 plus B2. This is in case if you are going to work step by step. What about if you want to work this one in direct, quick method? 2 times B, right? Divided by B1 plus B2.
سحر.
Yes.
I answered B1.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
I will check your answer. I will check your answer.
Miss Sahir, I sent to everyone also.
Okay, I'm going to check now. So you have, yes, Bomika, you made it right. I'll check Sana too. No, you have something. I will check the answer with you, yes, Sama, for this part.
Yes, I also send that.
Okay, I didn't receive yours still yet, Ahmed. For the second one? Yes, Ahmed, I receive it. It's correct. Thank you. Okay, then for the second part. For the second part, we are looking for what? For what? For B1, right? So we have to work from the beginning. It was area, step by step. Now, area equal B1 plus B2 over 2 times height, right? Now I want to remove L2. I want to remove 2. Then we can say that I'm going to multiply both two sides by 2 or multiply by 2. Then it's up to you which way you prefer. This is, I'm working step by step. Then it will be, now I have 2 area equal B1 plus B2 times what? Times what, grade 9?
Height.
Times height. Times height. Now, which variable you have to remove it? Which variable you have to remove it now? I'm looking for B1. So which one we have to remove? We have to remove
Right.
h for both sides. Yes, height. Okay. Then now I'm going to remove this one. So I have 2 area over height equal B1 plus B2. We are looking for B1, but this case I have plus B2. So we are going to transfer it to the opposite side with division or subtraction. What we have to do? It will
Subtraction.
be subtraction. So it will be 2 area over height minus B2. Okay, 2 area over height minus B2. So in this case, as I said, we have a quick method for this one. I'm looking for h, then 2 times area divided by P1 plus B2. For this one, 2 times area over h, but don't mess that this one was B1 and B2, right? This one was B1 and B2. So we have to transfer it to the opposite side, but this time you are going to subtract, okay? Then the value of B1 now, it will be equal to area over h, B1 equal to area over h minus B2. So this lesson is very important to know how we are going to rearrange to solve for a variable. And as I said, it's lesson 2.5 in your book. What else we studied in this chapter? Then, as I said, you can open your SMS. In your SMS, you will find 2 folders for extra practice in chapter 2 and chapter 1, and then you can solve. So we will start. This is one practice in our SMS. So please tell me how we are going to start. Yes, who will start to answer this question?
First,
I know.
Miss.
We will distribute. Let's say -3 times what?
14.
-3 times 14.
14 and
So it will be how
5
many?
more.
-3 times 14.
It will be
Negative 42.
exactly. So it will
Negative
be
42.
negative 42. Okay.
40.
Negative 42. Minus 3 times
And
5.
then -3 times
It will-
5.
It will be negative
Negative
15
15 R.
R. Yes. And then
15 R.
minus 2
Minus 2 R.
Minus 2 R.
R
Minus 2 R.
equal negative 14.
Negative 14 R.
Negative 14
14
R
R
minus
plus minus
minus 42.
negative 42.
Negative 42.
42.
Right? So we will start to rearrange, right? So to make it easy for yourself, do you notice any 2 lines have the same number in both 2? You have 2 sides, right? Do you have anything copy and paste?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes. Negative 42.
Yes,
Negative
I
42.
have negative 42 and negative 42, right? Then we can say that I'm going to cancel them together, right? Then now I have negative 15R minus 2R, which means I have negative 17R,
17.
and the opposite side I have
R.
negative 14R. How I'm going to solve the question now? How I'm going to solve the question? I'm going to compound this one to the opposite side. Then I have negative 17